Hello, collective. Thank you for stopping in to J Jaguar Tarot. I'm going to go ahead and get a quick read out here for you today. I hope all of you are doing well. Let's go ahead and get started. We'll start with the tarot first. We'll do this one. Can I get a couple cards for the collective's energy? Just a couple of cards. Six of Wands. The Fool. That's amazing energy. The Five of Swords. So you won some type of battle here, collective. I feel like someone could just be like upset that you have a victory against them. Maybe they weren't expecting to lose and Seven of Wands came out. So you had to protect yourself from like a group. There's like 1, 2, 3. You're protecting your victory. It has something to do with a new beginning, taking a leap of faith on some type of new journey here with the Fool energy. I'm also getting that something had to do with your innocence in your victory as well. Something about you being innocent in a situation is part of your victory. Five of Pentacles and the situation surrounding you. Page of Wands. So yeah, it's like someone was trying to like wrap you up in something or trap you up in something. And a discovery about you and your free-spirited energy and your innocence is what's bringing this victory in for you. And it was a situation too where you've had to defend yourself, protect yourself from more than just one person. It was like a few people talking, possibly gossiping. There could be like manipulation of information out here of some sort. And it's like you, I don't know, it's like you're towering over the situation. And I feel like something about these people feeling lost or something like that. Like they don't know what to do, or they weren't expecting this, or they didn't plan this far kind of energy. I also get like someone was like trying to like make sure that something remained hidden or something like that, but you escaped or you got away. And then in the situation surrounding you, we got the Five of Pentacles energy and the Page of Wands. Your free-spirited energy, someone feels left out of your free-spirited energy. Something could have had to do with finances when it came between you and another person you were possibly building with. But I get that someone misses your energy though. Yeah, someone misses like your free-spirited, playful energy. Maybe that's what they were trying to hide. Maybe something had to do with whatever information was being manipulated that, you know, you were guilty of like witchcraft or something. Like you were trying to manipulate the energy spiritually. Someone could have accused you of doing that to them. And in all reality, they were doing that to you, and they were trying to keep it hidden. That's what they were trying to keep it hidden. They were trying to keep it hidden that you were innocent the entire time. I feel like someone's startled that they're caught. Somebody could be a Scorpio. We have the Death card coming out here. Something's changing. Oof. Someone could be in regret. Could be someone in a family situation, or you had to defend like some type of vision that you have. You had to defend your energy or your ancestors or your lineage. So someone could have been after your energy for sure with the 5 of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles. This could be energy or money. And some, I want to say energetic manipulation. I really do feel that out here. Like someone could have been stealing your energy. That's why they miss you, is because something about the situation doesn't feel the same without you in it. It's like you bring this fresh new energy, like wherever you go. You're super optimistic, free-spirited. It's a very positive type of energy, and I feel like someone just feels like they don't have it anymore. And something's over here. And I feel like there are a couple of people in this 5 of Swords energy. It's like they gotta let something go. I feel like emotions were involved in this. It could be like jealousy or regrets. Someone regrets being jealous. I also get too, like someone's finally like releasing something for good as well. Like in order to protect some type of 10 of Pentacles. I feel like protect it, defend it, something about the 10 of Pentacles here. Someone has finally made like a decision, like one that they're dead set on. Like they're just like, I'm ending this, I'm over this. This could have been a situation that had gone on for a while, maybe a long while. And now someone's just releasing it. I feel with that 5 of Chalices that there is a lot of pain there involved. I don't know if this was a situation where someone you thought who really like cared about you or loved you or something like that, like ended up being like the #1 culprit, or it was all just an illusion, a sham. This person was actually working behind the scenes with others to create issues. And I feel like this death energy could definitely be like you just being like, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I don't want to hear it no more. I don't want to think about it no more. Something like that. Something like that. And then you're just like, it could even be like a sense of sadness or regret that you had invested so much time in a situation that wasn't for your highest good. But I feel like someone wanted it to be that way. It's weird energy, collective. I feel like that was the goal, was to try to like waste your time just to like keep you around, or like to keep you from going somewhere else. Kind of like someone wanted to keep you all to themselves, but it's because they were obsessed with your energy, not you. They were using you, it feels like. I feel like something, that's too many cards. Let me just look at them and see what it says. Somebody could be a Queen of Wands involved. There's a 5 of Wands. So there are more than one person out here who was causing conflict in order to stop some type of cycle. There was illusion out here. There's some type of illusion with a group of people. and a bunch of arguing. And there's something here about energetic manipulation between these people. So these people could have been fighting with each other. Some type of wish is granted, though. I feel like that there's something here, possibly collective, that you are not seeing. There's something here that you're not seeing. I don't know if that's how it's just supposed to be in this read. Maybe we're not supposed to know. Maybe you're not supposed to know. But I feel like there's some type of wish granted. And I feel like it's for a separate energy. It doesn't feel like your energy. And it doesn't feel like the chaotic group. It feels like someone else. Can I get a couple more cards for the bottom row? I just saw the Tower at the bottom of the deck. So something coming to an end triggers a Tower. See what I mean? I knew I felt that energy. Knight of Pentacles. Something was going on for a long time. Like someone was holding on to you, holding on to your time, holding on to your energy. Maybe trying to build up a wall between you and others or something, or trying to build a wall between others and you. So 7 of Swords, 5 of Swords energies. Someone thought you couldn't see them, or they were hoping you wouldn't see them. Ooh, and then we have the Page of Swords that just fell out. You saw them the whole time. Somebody could have been really lying it up here, collective. I mean, fabricated stories of you or something like that. And it's like to knock you off balance or to hope that you would fall. And I feel like someone has been stalking you, watching you somehow, or doesn't have to be like physical stalking. It could have something to do with like social media or something like this, but somehow, some way, someone is watching you in that Page of Swords energy. I feel like it's whoever's like the sneaky one is, the really sneaky one. Because I feel like there's one main one and then like 3, what do they call them? The 3 henchmen and the main culprit or whatever it is. But it's like the leader, whoever this person is. They think they're being sneaky. They're hiding behind a bunch of lies. They're trying to hide, like 10 toes down on a false narrative type of energy. This could be a female or male. They were hoping that this would go on longer is what I'm getting. They wanted this to go on longer, whatever this separation is, or whatever this facade or illusion is. They thought it would go on forever. To keep something from healing is what I got. I just saw a Page of Wands at the bottom, or not a Page of Wands, a King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Let's find out what else is going on. Let me grab another one. I really do feel like somebody was protesting against you, or just against you with other people. I don't feel like they were expecting you to be in 6 of Wands energy, though. And 6 of Wands energy with the Fool is very powerful energy, collective. Very powerful energy. The Fool is free, and you're already like in like victorious energy. And it's like someone just, they're like, what? What? Like, it's like someone didn't expect you to get up and defend yourself, or they didn't expect you to get up and protect what is yours. I feel like someone was just expecting you to like let them take whatever, let them treat you however. But I feel like however they were treating you, it was meant to try to like keep your energy. And mind you, I'm saying keep your energy, not keep you. Not keep you, keep your energy specifically. I don't even feel like these people, they care for you or like who you are. I don't think that's the deal here. I think they care more about the energy you have, like the Ten of Pentacles energy that you have. And that's what they want. That's what they're after. And someone feels left out of this energy because you're no longer around them. Some type of cycle is coming to an end. I feel like you're aiming for a Ten of Pentacles type of situation. You want something that's long-term, stable, reliable, committed, true, solid. I don't know why I'm seeing like someone stick a coin in their mouth and bite it. I don't know what that means, but I just saw that come to mind. But it's like, I feel like someone wasn't expecting to get released from you. Or they were supposed to, or they felt like they were entitled to be involved in whatever this Ten of Pentacles is for you, even though they were being sneaky behind your back. Can I get a couple cards for the collective's energy? I don't understand yet. I'm a genius. So someone may have thought you were not that smart, but you are very smart. Very, very smart. You figured something out, and someone's trying to figure out how you figured them out, or how you figured out what was going on, or how long did you know, or whatever. And it says do not regret anything. So it's coming on top of the Five of Swords. So whatever these people are doing, they don't regret it. It could have been attention seeking. Kind of like someone trying to throw another person under the bus or chase their coattails or something like that. I feel like someone really thought they had you or something like that. I feel like the light is shining on this person, whoever this is or whoever these people are, and it's not the kind of spotlight you want. You know, there's heavy illusion out here, so someone could be putting on the illusion that they regret or are in sorrow over whatever the situation is, but they're really not. They're not. They don't regret what they did to you, but they're trying to make it look like to other people that they do regret it or that they do care, but they really don't care. I feel like it's a show, right? Because the unicorn is like jazzed up, looks like it's in a show. The spotlight's on them. It's like someone's putting on a show. Deep down inside, though, they don't regret anything. They just want the spotlight. This could be a situation where someone wanted to stay attached to you. Maybe you're like, I don't know, well known, or maybe you have like a wealthy family or something like that going on. And someone here is like acting. Acting. I feel like they're acting, yeah. That's what I'm getting off of that. Surprise. So it was a surprise to this snake. There's a snake on that card. Oh my gosh. And it's like a birthday party. Your birthday could have been recently. But there's a snake that they're unwrapping. There's like a woman on here who looks disappointed in the present that she's getting. I don't know why I'm laughing about this, but these cards are funny. I like these cards. But anyway, it's a surprise, and it's like they're unwrapping a snake. So you like unwrapped a snake, or you found a snake, and it could have been a snake in your own home. Oh my gosh, you could have lived with this person, collective, or lived with this person at one point in your life. I feel like you may have suspected, but I feel like you got the answers you needed. You finally uncovered something. And you notice how on this card, these two cards, it's like some kind of energy, right? Surrounding, it's like wrapping around this person's legs in this card. And then we have this snake card where it's like kind of doing the same thing. I feel like there was an energy surrounding this situation that you may have been picking up on, and you uncovered what it was. Somebody could have tried to gift you something, or somebody may have celebrated some type of disappointment you had in your life. I feel like it's whoever this person is that's kind of like faking their, I don't know, faking their regret. They don't regret anything. They don't. This is the person you had to protect yourself from too, collective, whoever that person is. I bet you it's the first one that came to mind too. That person, you had to protect yourself from that person. I get very tricky, slithery, snake. A very tricky person. I feel like they really focus on the optics of a situation. They like putting on an illusion. They like living in an illusion. They like chaos. I feel like there's something about that this person thrives off of. And they got little minions. They got little minions that follow them around. Do what they say. Maybe they have them under some type of illusion too. I wouldn't be surprised with this kind of energy. I really wouldn't. I feel like maybe nobody really knows who this person is deep down inside because they're always putting on a show. And they're always wearing a mask. There's people wearing a mask in there. This is the type of person that likes putting on the rose-colored glasses. They don't really care. As long as they're getting what they want. Somebody could be moving or packing up and leaving. There could be some type of birth here. So someone could be becoming a parent soon. I'm telling you, collective, I think someone knew that you had some type of like essence or energy about you and they were feeding off of it. Yeah. Whoever this snake is that was trying to trap you definitely feels left out in the cold, or they were trying to get you to feel like you were left out of some type of family situation. I'm getting all kinds of energy, trying to figure out how to put it into words, but I feel like someone celebrated too early. Now they don't know what's going on. Can I get some cards for the bottom row, please? A couple of cards. Don't turn back. Someone's walking away. I knew I felt that energy, collective. I believe it's you. You could be a masculine energy. And you're walking away from some type of really like backstabby illusion type of situation. And it's like you're not turning back. And with the Five of Chalices too, I feel like collective, like you're letting go, like with the death energy and the Five of Chalices, it's like you're just letting go of it all, even if it's really, really painful for you. And you're by yourself, so it's like you're becoming a lone wolf, or you're just going on your own. Because it's like, you know that you want like a Ten of Pentacles situation in your life, and wherever you're leaving, it's just not there. I feel like you could be someone who really wants like a family or something like that. Or you do have like a family, you know, you have kids and everything, but you like want the whole shebang. You want like the husband, the wife, all the kids, the red picket fence, the house, all of these things, right? It's like you think about that a lot. Ten of Pentacles energy, you want to build some type of legacy. You just don't think that you can build it with whoever or wherever you were. And you're not turning back. Well, you got to do what you got to do, collective. No justification needed. You're not even explaining yourself either. You're not explaining yourself. I feel like some people could be trying to spy on you to find out what it is you're doing or where it is you're going or why it is you're leaving or something like this. It could be because of a person. You just don't want to be around this person anymore. I don't know why I get really, really fake energy, guys. I don't know who this person is with this unicorn, and it's like they're always putting on a facade. I'm not sure. But it just feels like really fake energy. And I'm like trying to feel right to the core of it. I don't know. It feels like insecurities. It feels like jealousy. Very vindictive, I want to say. And like a tricky one. We'll just say a tricky one, okay? A very slippery one, tricky one. It's a tricky snake, tricky fox, whatever you want to call it. But like even the people closest to this person don't even really know who this person is. Like seriously, it's like that bad. Underneath the surface, they're like this. Seven of Swords with everyone. I don't feel like it's just you or the next person. I feel like it's with pretty much anyone in their life. Ain't that crazy? That's wild right there. That's wild energy. I don't know how people can live like that. Put on a show every day. No justification needed. And it's like this person knows too. There could be a person who knows why you're leaving. You're just not telling everybody why. Maybe you got to really know this person and you realize it's not the kind of person you want to be associated with. Maybe this is someone you work with or had some type of contract with. Could be a bad business deal. I feel like you need a hug, collective. If I could give you a hug right now, I would. I'm sorry. But I feel like you do need a hug right now. Maybe you can hug a tree, go ground yourself or something, or I don't know. But it feels like you need a hug and you need to relax. I feel like you are moving or something. You could be packing things up. I just get this like long-winded energy, like, oh, it's been a long day or something like this. And it's like you're kind of taking a little bit of time, maybe you did recently, to just give yourself some peace for a little bit. And maybe do something that brings you a little bit of joy. Just to relax or something. Oh, you're putting up boundaries too. You could be meditating and you're keeping an eye out, I feel like, for any chaotic energy or any kind of manipulative energy. So you're building up a space, or like you're building up your aura or building up your protection around you. Yep, I'm getting that you're like keeping one eye on someone or something. I'm telling you, there's somebody out here like who's very tricky, very fake, very sneaky. And whatever this person's been doing and however they've been doing it with whoever they've been doing it with, they're not sorry. That's just double confirmation. They do not regret anything, and they are not sorry. So if they were backstabbing you in the back, talking a lot of crap about you, all of these things with all of these swords upside down, they don't regret it. Like this person, heavy in their shadow side, for sure. Like a little too far in their shadow side. Somebody could have blonde hair, somebody could have short brown hair. Yeah. This could be definitely like a work situation or career situation. This person may have been someone you were in a contract with and they were abusing their power, whatever power it was. Yeah, okay. Well, let me go move on to the next one. Which one should I get? Haven't done this one in a while. Can I get a couple or just one card for the collective's energy? What else do we need to know? Communication reverse. So you are not talking to these people anymore. You're not talking to this person anymore. You're not talking to this fake person anymore. And you're not talking to anyone who's directly associated with them. Geez, what happened, collective? Did you find out this person was like super, super fake to your face? That's what it's starting to feel like. And it feels like someone you may have been really close with at some point, possibly even dating or friends with, something like that. But there is no communication between you and this person, no transformation, no new beginning. You're protecting yourself from this person and you're walking away from this person. Wow. Can I get one card for the situation surrounding the collective? What else do we need to know? Magician reverse. Someone feels left out in the cold. Someone feels like they can't manifest without you, without your energy. This person you discovered was not expecting to get discovered. It was a surprise to them. And I feel like you're going on a new type of journey, a new spiritual path, and you're not taking the snake with you. The snake was a magician reverse, so definitely something that has to do with energy. This person could have been energy siphoning off of you, using your clout, using your energy, using your resources, whatever you want to call it, for their own personal gain or benefit. They could have even lied to try to get finances out of you. And something about that too, like you moving away from the situation, this magician reverse has like their supply is going to be cut off. Like they're going to feel left out in the cold. They're going to feel like they can't manifest. They're going to feel like they can't build. They weren't expecting you to do this. They weren't expecting you to uncover them. They weren't expecting you to find out about what they were doing. Gather reverse. So you're not even spending time with these people anymore. Trust is an issue. Falls right on top of the Seven of Swords. Hummingbirds could be significant. A white flower or a white rose could be significant. A butterfly could be significant. You do not trust in You do not trust in a sneaky individual anymore. And this is someone you could have known for a long time in Knight of Pentacles energy. I feel like even what other people are finding out about the Magician reverse person, even they're starting to look at this person a little funny. Somebody could like to wear hoop earrings. Someone could need to heal their heart chakra or do some heart chakra healing work. And the Gather reverse, it's like the Five of Chalices, the Ten of Pentacles, like you're protecting yourself from a group of people. It's more than just one person, it feels like. And you're not gathering with these people. These could even be like family members who you just don't have any trust for anymore, or some people you considered to be family at one point. You're not gathering with them anymore. You're not hanging out with them anymore. You're letting it go in Five of Chalices energy and walking away. Dang, what happened, collective? I mean, I get that you're dealing with a really fake person, but I feel like it's really painful for you to do this. It's really painful for you to do this. I don't know why I've been getting that for the collective across my table a few times in the last few reads, but it feels like very heart-wrenching situations, maybe even memories that you're dealing with. And it's like not easy decisions to make. There could also be something out here where it took a long time for you to trust yourself. Yeah, something took a while for you to trust yourself. Like the messages that you were getting about this fake sneaky person. I almost get, collective, that you were trying to look to see, like you were trying to paint a picture of this person that wasn't really who they are. And I feel like in doing so, you kind of hurt yourself. And you were thinking this person would change, this person would, you know, show up authentically for you. And they didn't. They were just after something here. They were after your energy, after your money, after the clout, after whatever, being attached to you, something. And you saw through that. I feel like you are already having a difficult time trusting this person, if you want me to be completely honest. That's how it feels. And after some time has went by, you have realized that you just can't. You can't trust this person. Something about the connection is weak. It's untrustworthy. It's unstable. You know that somebody does not want to heal. The attraction is gone. Something significant about hummingbirds, for sure. Something about the attraction being gone. Someone was trying to delay your success, and I saw a home or house, so you could have lived with this person for sure. Maybe that's why you're moving or packing things. You're not turning back. All right, let me move on to the next one. We'll do this one. Let's see what comes out. I always find it so strange when cards come out reverse and the deck that I'm pulling it out of doesn't have any cards reverse in it. So when that happens, I usually take the card reverse. But it says heart home, 27, compassion, reverse. So there's no communication with this person. I feel like they're really up in your energy, collective, even for not having any communication with this person. They're still all up in your energy. It's nuts. And they're putting on a real good show. Something about this person felt unsafe. The passion was not genuine. I get unhappy home energy. Your heart could have been pulled somewhere else is really what I get from that. Like something about in your own energy that this person doesn't feel right. There's something missing about the connection, especially in the heart chakra, or the feelings, the compassion, because it says that the attraction has went out, right? There's no more attraction. So what then, right? It can't be all about the looks. It can't be all about those things. There has to be more to it if it's going to last a long time in Ten of Pentacles energy, not just your looks. Your looks will fade over time. And I feel like that's what happened. Like you found something out about this person. You found out they were really fake. And then you found out there wasn't even a genuine connection there, that this person was only into you for physical things or your actual energy. It wasn't for love. It wasn't to build a happy home. It was for gain. It was for selfish gain for this person. You could have known this person since you were 27, or something significant could be happening in 2027. You were really analyzing this situation at one point, collective, because something fell off. Whale song. Whales could be significant. Resonating. So this read could definitely be resonating for you, but it comes on the situation surrounding you. Resonating. So this could be happening to someone else too. You could be mirroring experiences with another person. Because you're just getting the signs, the synchronicities, the intuitive hints. It's like something is checking all the boxes all the way down. Like, yes, that happened. Yes, that happened. That happened too. That happened too. What? Because if you look at this card too, I keep going back to this card because it's just the energy off of it. There's two people there. So two people could have been surprised by something. You could be mirroring similar situations with another person in the situation surrounding you, or the energy surrounding you. Somebody could be... I don't know. I also get the protective bubble off of that too, because the whale is inside the bubble. Something about the protection increasing after removing yourself from this Magician reverse. Also lots of emotion. Lots of emotion. Okay. Or you're protecting your emotions. Someone feels the same way you feel. That may be for someone. All right. Can I get one more card for the bottom row? I guess 2 more cards. Many masks, the authentic self. Was I just not saying that? You realize that someone wears many masks, this person you are dealing with. Oh my goodness. You're not looking for the one-trick pony. You're not looking for someone who's trying to put on a show. You're not looking for someone who's trying to build up some type of false image. You want someone who's authentic. So in a sense, maybe you were wearing a mask in this relationship with this person too. Only take the messages as they resonate. Don't shoot the messenger. But I'm kind of getting here like a part of this was supposed to happen in order for you to realize something and learn a lesson. That maybe you were wearing a mask, or that a lot of people involved in this situation were wearing a mask. Not just this person, not just you, but like everyone. Everyone involved in this situation was either acting selfishly for personal gain, or none of them were being their authentic self when it boils down to the truth and who you can trust. I feel like once you took those blinders off, you started to realize a lot of the people you're surrounding yourself aren't people you should be trusting. Because, yeah. You're realizing that some people are only out there for themselves. Jeez. And then we have dances on one foot, balancing act. So you're starting to balance things back out in your life, collective. That's great. I feel like there's also some type of transition or transformation here for you as well. You could be attracting in a lot of good energy. Speaking of attracting, a moment ago, I was just saying that you were wearing a mask as well. And I feel like part of the message here is that something about however you were operating attracted this fake energy. And maybe that's something that really hurt you. 5 of Cups. Yeah. Because I kind of feel like you're kind of beating yourself up in this situation, collective. But I really think you should look on the positive side of things and realize that, you know, healing isn't easy. It isn't pretty. Learning lessons, it isn't something that's filled with, you know, happy energy. I mean, it can sometimes, relieving the pressure, relieving the pain, letting it go, releasing, things like that. But sometimes healing is messy. It's painful. When the veil starts to be lifted off of your eyes, there is a lot of terms that, a lot of things that we have to accept. And some of them might even be situations that are very deep for us personally, and something that we need to look at in ourselves. And sometimes that's the real work. That's the hard work, right? Taking responsibility for your own actions. How did I end up here, and why, and what can I do to fix it so I don't end up here again? I feel like that's what you could be doing. Definitely transforming, leaning into that. And you're starting to trust yourself and the intuitive messages you get as well. And healing is not something that happens overnight as well. It's definitely going to take time and Knight of Pentacles energy. And I'm going to go ahead and just get a couple more cards from this one. Just for the conclusion, we'll see what comes out. You'll be all right, collective. I feel like you're a very bright, smart person. And I really do feel like you're taking this situation and dealing with it the best you can. I feel like you'll come out on the other side, you know, in one piece. Heart's desire. Sing along to your heart song, for it knows what you truly want. So you're following your heart. You could have desire for someone. Or there's something about your desire that hasn't been quite fulfilled, something that has to do with emotions, like emotional fulfillment, because you have the 10 of Pentacles. You need the 10 of Cups, right? Emotionally fulfilling. I feel like that's what you want. That's what you're realizing you want. Oh, that's so many. Oh, that's so many. One moment. Let me just take a look at him and see if anything significant comes out or looks like it should go in this read. I feel like you could be growing something new, and something about you immersing yourself into your emotions. This could be where you're realizing that you lack is like emotional fulfillment or exploring your emotions. You're making a wise choice, and you have hope that you will find what it is that you're looking for. You want a real commitment, a real promise, and you're open up to the possibility of that ever happening for you. Good for you. I like the optimism. I like the hope. I like the fact that, I mean, you want emotional, loving fulfillment. That's awesome. Important parts. Embrace each element, weaving them into your story with openness and understanding. So this is just a part of your story, collective. This is just a part of a puzzle. Whatever happened here, I feel like it needed to happen in order for you to realize something about yourself. And it's important. Whatever you learned here, it's important. And it definitely has to do with like being emotionally fulfilled, going after what your heart desires, finding the matching piece that fits you just right. And to look at the bigger picture as well. And to stand in your authentic truth. All right, collective. That was the read. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, share if you feel guided to. And I will catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye.